on this whole thing of what I take, what I eat, and what I take, I'm going to show you. These are the supplements that I will take daily before a workout. For a weight training workout, I usually don't take a pre-workout. You know, to get me if I need it. I'm usually always going with this hydraulic. It's from Axe and Sledge. Usually all my supplements are usually from Axe and Sledge, either Axe and Sledge or Evogen. Right now I am on a Evogen trip, so I am messing with Evogen right now. But I usually take this for a little wake up call because there's no stem, there's no caffeine, it's a non-stem pre-workout, and that's what I like to do. If you have stem, which means if you're having a lot of caffeine, it's going to thin your blood out. And before working out, for weightlifting, you want to pump the blood into the muscles to get the nutrients in there to build the muscle. It's not going to do that when your blood is thin, and that's going to thin your blood out. So caffeine will. If you go with a non-stem, it's not going to thin your blood out. You'll be able to get better gains. All right, so that's why I go with Axe and Sledge's hydraulic. Usually go with Axe and Sledge with everything. But like I said, I'm doing an Evogen thing right now. So that's the pre-workout. Other than that, normally I never do any pre-workout. So I will get ready. I'll have a pre-workout meal. Okay, usually consisting of usually either eggs, some bread, maybe a little bit of bread, maybe other than that, oatmeal and a banana. Maybe some, yeah, so that's normally what I'll have, I think. Yeah, I have one of these, so a yogurt, usually, and I love this. I usually have a yogurt, an oatmeal, and a banana, usually. That's my pre-workout meal. So anyway, let's get to it. Now, stuff that you're sipping, you're drinking, you're sipping while you're working out. I think it's essential. I didn't do this before, years and years ago when I was a young kid. All right, full of piss and vinegar. I'm not that way anymore. I'm an old man. So now, what I'll do is I will mix. This is Evogen, okay? This is carb powder. All right, I'll get the one scoop of this carb powder, and then 1 scoop of aminos. All right, aminos. This is what I'm using from Evogen. Mix those together, and I'm sipping the whole time I'm working out, in between sets or whatever, having a little sip. As long as you try and get close, if not, you should be done with your with all of this by the end of your workout, or before the end of your workout, before the end of your last sets. Anyway, so that's what I'm doing there. So now after the workout, I am hitting a protein isolate. Okay, whey protein isolate. I use CBum's company. I absolutely use Axe and Sledge's company, and then I have been into Raw right now. So this here is what I'm using. This cookies and cream right now. I've did to tell you the truth, the best tasting whey isolate protein powder I've ever tasted was CBum's cookies and cream, or cookies and milk or something. Oh, wow. They were out of it last time I was trying to get it, so wow. Best tasting I've ever had in my life. Anyway, so now let's talk about cardio days. Day you're gonna do cardio. Let's say you wake up in the morning, you do cardio. Let's say you do cardio at night, not a good idea to do any stem. All right, no caffeine, because you can't sleep. That's why I'm normally doing my cardio in the morning, okay? Or when I wake up. So that is completely different. Then I will take in as much caffeine as possible, all right? Because I want to be awake, alert, and ready to go. So with that, I'm going with this Total War. I'll do that. That's what I'm using it, man. Whew, okay. All right. It'll, yeah, It'll fire you up, kick you in the ass, okay? So I use that. Other than that, that's about it. That's all I'll do. So now, my big thing is, like you said, like everybody knows on this channel, I'm an ex-professional boxer. So my whole life was dieting and trying to stay under a certain weight. I was almost always within 10 pounds of my fight weight, 10 to 15 pounds of my fight weight, usually 10, less than that normally, because I ran a lot and did all that. So it is hard for me to gain healthy weight, muscle weight, healthy weight. So now I have started using, for the past, year, I think, I've been using these meal replacements. I found this one really good. Now I'm gonna search some other ones as well, but this one's has been working. So this company here, One Rule, I've been using these guys. I like the bags because then they fit in my cabinets a little bit better. They just fit overall wherever you want to put them. This is a chocolate fudge. It's okay, but the peanut butter chocolate is the best. So, and I have yet tried, I've tried peanut butter chocolate and I've tried this one. Peanut butter chocolate is by far the best. But anyway, that's it. 2 scoops, 14 ounces of water, shake it up, and it should be just like a shake, and you know, the chocolatey goodness. So, and that gives you everything. I mean, it's right here. It's, where's this at? It's gonna tell you everything. 560 calories, protein is 30, 2 scoops, 60 grams of protein, and then the carbs, so 97. So that's where you don't, and I'm doing 2 scoops because I need it, all right? And this will put, and it's good. It's going to put some lean muscle on you if you're doing the right workouts. So that's my go-to for a meal replacement. I'll try to do that twice a day. Hard for me. I have a hard time eating, guys. I just do, because of all those years of starving myself to make weight, and I just got used to it. Before boxing, I was wrestling, and then football, wrestling, which wrestling made you lose weight. Boxing made you, I had to sustain a certain weight. My body just got used to it. And so now I need some help. So like I said, I'm using these meal replacements. So, all right, 2 times a day is perfect, because I put a lot of protein in you, which is what you need. So anyway, that's what I take, guys. Any questions, message me, but people have been asking, so that's what I take. There it is. I almost forgot. I left you. I almost forgot. This is what I have every day. Creatine monohydrate. That's what I have every day. Completely forgot. This is a big difference maker. All right, this is a night and day difference maker here. I am a big fan of this stuff. Okay, so it doesn't matter. Certain companies you can get. Companies great, bad, indifferent, whatever. Doesn't matter what company I use, this raw company, but I've used multiple companies. I've gone through multiple different companies, but whatever. Monohydrate is where it's at. So creatine, baby. You got to do it, man. You got to. I've heard people tell me it's bad for you. I've heard people tell me it doesn't matter. I've heard people tell your body, your choice, right? But you do what you want to do. Everybody's different, but this shit works. Excuse my French. It works. All right, it works. So anyway, I do 1 scoop or 2 scoops. I'll start out with, you were doing it every day, so 1 scoop is fine. It's just 5 grams, so you can do that. But I'm telling you, game changer. You got to do this. I take this different. I take this with my intra. I take it and I'm sipping this stuff while I'm working out. I'm sipping this stuff while I'm working out, and I'm damn sure making sure that I finish it. So I'm making sure that I finish all that. This in my carb powder, I'll mix this, and then my aminos. I'll mix all this together, and then that's what I'll sip on while I'm working out. Make sure it's gone because of this more than anything else. And you'll see results. You get a nice pump, and I'm not a pump guy. I could give 2 shits. I just, as long as you're feeling results, and then your bodies will get to where you want it to be. So now that's all I got for you. All right, guys. See you.